Good morning. I'm back in the studio today after a bit of a layoff from studio work. I've just done two back-to-back weekends, one in Scotland and one down in Warwickshire, so with a couple of days break in between, so it's been a bit hectic, but we're back in the studio now, and what I've got to do is what I started to do before I did the show. What I've got here under this tarpaulin is another big moon jar. That's the one I did the video of in the previous video where I put all the decoration on, and it's fired nicely, so that's waiting to be glaze fired. And what I've got to do here with this one is somehow turn it upside down and turn the foot ring on it. Now it's the size of my hand, it's quite big. So what I've got over here is one of my bats that I throw my large platters on, and this is a linen basket, and I've screwed it down with some little cup washers there, 4 places, and that is what I'm going to attempt to turn the pot upside down in and turn the foot ring on it. So here goes. That's sitting fairly nicely. Right, here we go. Fairly hard, because I've left it over the weekend. It's a little top heavy, so I'm having to go careful, but when I threw it, this base started to sag a little bit, so I'm not taking anything off this shoulder. If I take anything off the shoulder here, I think it's going to be too thin, and when it fires it's going to sag. So I'm just going to level it up a little bit. This plastic basket isn't designed for this. Buckling. Right, plan B. I did wonder if the linen basket would stand up to the weight, and it didn't, so once again I've secured now a plastic plant pot to my wheelhead bat, and we're going to have another go at turning this foot ring. Oh, that's a lot more stable, isn't it? So that's it done. What I need to do now is use this hacksaw blade and go over the surface so that it takes the slip I'm just about to put on it. And here I've got all the sort of detritus from the bottom of the studio, or the floor, and I've actually I'm running out, so I've had to go out and scrape some up from the floor of the kiln room. So there's all bits of tile and all sorts in it. I'll try and catch it as we go. Right, I've removed the plant pot. Now it's just a question of doing the top. I think I'm going to do it in sections this time because then it won't dry out as much. So I'll do it in bands. Right at this point I've got some big pieces of kiln shelf. I'm going to just put in some slip on there. Not too precious about it, not too even. These are some of the wadding that goes off the bottom of my pots. Right, finally what I've got here is some pieces of my old kiln shelf, my old kiln. This is literally pure rust. I'm going to stick some of this on so it bleeds to the surface. I don't put this lower down because it does tend to run and I don't want it to stick to the shelf after all the effort I've put in. Right, that's it, I think it's done. Well, that's it finished. Quite pleased with that. Okay, we got there eventually after having to change the bases. You have these ideas, you know, I've never done this stuff before. So you just have a go and try your best, don't you? But got there in the end. Okay, see you next time.